Oh yeah. And that's what it looks on the inside. Yummy. Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a chocolate bread. I had a request to make a chocolate bread, so here we go. That's what we're going to do. Chocolate bread falls into the same category as like a banana bread, or so it's a quick bread, and there's not going to be any yeast, there's no rising of the dough or anything like that. We're going to use a batter instead of a dough to make this bread, and it's going to be on the sweeter side. It's really easy to do. If I can do it, you can do it. Before we move on, make sure to subscribe to my channel, click that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my new videos. Let's get baking. First, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 176 Celsius with a rack in the middle position. Also, down below the video in the description box, you'll find the list of the ingredients along with the amounts. So we start with a large bowl, and we are going to add in 1/2 cup of unsalted butter, and then 1 cup of white granulated sugar. And then with a hand mixer or stand mixer, let's blend that together. Perfect. Now let's add in our 2 large eggs. Mix again. Give the sides a good scrape with your spatula. All right, and since we don't want to overmix our bread batter here, we're going to be done with our beaters. And now we are just going to be stirring in all the rest of the ingredients, folding them in. Let's add our buttermilk. This is 1 cup of buttermilk. Just until all combined. And now we just need to add in our dry ingredients. Start with our flour. 1 3/4 cups of flour, and I'm using a sifter. It's okay if it goes over the sides. Don't worry about that. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and the star of our dish, 1/2 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. You really want to use a sifter or a sieve or something with your cocoa powder because it tends to be kind of lumpy. Now let's just sift it in. Shake the sides. Tap the sides. And then you might have some chunks left over. Just go in there and push them with your knuckles if your hands are clean. Or you could use like the back of your spoon and just push those remaining clumps down. Great. Now let's just fold these ingredients in there. Stir and fold. You don't have to get too technical with this technique. We just want all the dry ingredients to be well combined and moistened. Also, if you want to add in some like walnuts or pecans or something like that, now is the time when you would add those as well. Well, there we go. Our chocolate bread batter is ready to go. Now we take a 5x9 bread pan and let's pour in our batter. And I greased the bottom of it with some shortening. You could use butter as well, or use some kitchen spray. And then you can come in here and smooth it out if you want. You don't really need to. Something like that's fine. And now we're gonna bake this in the oven, middle position, for 55 to 60 minutes. And then at about the 45-50 minute mark, check it with a toothpick. And then you're gonna bake it, continue to bake it like 5-minute increments until the toothpick comes out clean. On to that step. And when it comes out of the oven, it'll look something like this. Now we let it just cool in its pan for about 15 minutes to 20 minutes, and then we'll take it out of the pan and put it on a wire rack to cool completely. All right, it's been about 15 minutes. Just take it out of the pan here. Comes right out. That's awesome. Now just let it cool completely before serving it up. All right, I can't wait any longer. I'm gonna cut into this. Oh yeah. And that's what it looks on the inside. Yummy. And there we have it. The chocolate bread is done. Turned out fantastic. Really easy to do. If I can do it, you can do it. Also, you can add, like I mentioned before, you can add like walnuts or pecans. And also you could add chocolate chips too, if you like. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care. Time for me to dive into this. Oh yeah. Mmm.